Congratulations on King Lear. I know this is a project that you've worked on the theatre, I believe.
I did it in a production theatre 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I even filmed it for the BBC 20 years ago. I filmed the theatre production with Ian Holm as King Lear. So I'm very, very familiar with the play. I'm very familiar with the problems of filming it.
I know that I think Anthony had a project a few years ago of a King Lear project that he tried to get off the ground and it didn't quite work. But it must be great to have him as your lead.
Well, there's no better in the world. There simply is no better in the world, and I feel I'm ridiculously lucky to have had the chance to make this film with Tony. And we talked about it. We were making a film together for the BBC 3 years ago, The Dresser, with Tony and Ian Macmillan, and we talked a lot about, in a sort of rather flippant way, about how it would be nice to make a film of King Lear together. So it's astonishing that we actually managed to do it. Yeah.
I mean, TV is such a great platform. I mean, it's a great platform anyway, but it's so expensive these days. It must have been great to film such a big project for TV.
Yeah, it was, and such a great project in such short time. I mean, we had 2 weeks rehearsal and 25 days to shoot it. And it was only because I had this magnificent cast and who, when we rehearsed it, really bought into the whole project that we were able to do it in that way.
Jim described it as the A-team, obviously with Anthony at the top and Emma, and then you've got such great young actors as Andrew Scott and Tobias and Florence Pugh. I mean, it's such an eclectic mix. You must have felt so lucky to have so many amazing people. Yeah,
I mean, how lucky can you get? And I used to go to work thinking, I cannot believe that I'm getting paid for this.
Like a paid holiday.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, for audiences, what are you hoping that they take away from this particular version of King Lear?
The play to me is about family. It's about a relationship of fathers to children and children to their fathers. And there are 2 fathers in the play. There's Lear with 3 daughters and there's Gloucester with 2 sons. And it's about how parents learn about their children and children learn about their parents. And it's extremely painful. And I would think any parent, any child is going to get something out of this because it's so fundamental and so much to do with the business of what life is really like.
Well, I wish you every success with this one. Thank you so much for Southern. Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey